In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace a rear window regulator on a RAV4, located in the rear doors. I'm going to take the backing part of the inside door handle. With a small screwdriver or a trim tool, we just pop it forward, and that exposes a Phillips head. Then we're also going to take this trim off right here. You can use a body trim tool if you think you can get it in there. And with a little small pocket screwdriver, just be careful. Pop it open, then you can take your trim tool and just pull it gently towards you. Now we're going to take off the switch cover. And while that's like that, we might as well just reach down in there and disconnect that connector. Just push in on that tab and pull, and set the switch aside. So now we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver for here, there, there. There we go. Set those aside. So I like to take that trim tool and I'll run it down and I'll just start to pop that off. Just grab it firmly on both sides and then lift it up by the glass. So you're going to need to detach the inner handle from the door, and you can see that cable just came out of that holder. There's another one down here, just pop it out, just like that. And then this whole piece just pulls right out, pull it towards the glass. And now you can take your door panel and set it aside. So now we're going to peel back the vapor shield. Try to keep it in one piece because you really want to reuse it. Sometimes you have to take a razor blade to cut this. Bring it all the way down. We'll expose the whole door. And grab that inner door handle cable. Pull it right through. There we go. The harness. That looks like that'll work right there. So now at this point we're going to plug our switch back in so we can control the glass. And I'm going to turn the key in the on position but not start it. Now I just want to show you how this regulator is going to come out of the window channel. So when I bring this down, I'm just going to show you, see how the channel, this is part of the glass and it doesn't come with the regulator. You can see the opening here. So we're going to need to slide, this is the actual regulator that we're replacing, slide that out and through. Now I'm personally going to put the glass back up. So now you know what it looks like and how it's going to come out. And now I'm going to tape my window so that I can start unbolting the regulator. Now don't forget to turn your key off so you don't wear your battery down. So I like to use like painter's tape, anything that the glue will come off easier once I'm done. And I tape the glass up. I'll do a couple of pieces just to make sure it's sturdy. Okay. Now we know that's sturdy. I'm going to start unmounting my regulator. So now I'm going to unplug that electric motor. The tab is on the bottom. You can see it kind of hard to get to. Take my trusty pocket screwdriver and I'm going to reach down in there and pull up on that tab and then pull. Just like that. Nice. Now we have 4 mounting screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all a 10mm socket head. Now I'm going to take all 3 out except for that last one. And just loosen this side. Now I can grab this window regulator, reach right in here, pull it up on that slot and down. Now I showed you before why it's riding on that channel. I'm going to slide it this way and it comes right out. So before I install the new regulator, I'm going to take that bolt, put it in that bolt hole that has this slot. Just start it by hand. Now I'm going to bring it in. Find that channel on the base of that glass. Feel it with your hand and start that square peg. Bring it right in. Now you're going to find the bolt. There it is, like that. Slide it down, put it in place. Start the other 3 screws by hand. That's why you leave that loose, so that you can really move this around if necessary. Perfect. Believe it or not, there's a torque sequence. I know I found it, and it said to torque them, it starts like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's basically a crisscross. They want you to make sure it's mounted flush all the way around. And this one. So the torque is, on these 4 screws, is 71 inch-pounds. So I'll take my 10mm socket and I'm going to snug it up in the torque sequence that it gave. I know. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one on the top there. I'm just going to double check. Okay, so now we can start to reassemble. What I would like to do first is plug the motor in, and then I'm going to undo the tape, turn the key on, and test it before I put the door panel back. Okay, now we're going to turn the key on. All right, now we're ready to reassemble. Take the switch out, go turn the key off. Now we're going to put that wind barrier back on. I'm going to pull this harness through this little hole. Don't forget to put the actual interior door cables and handle right through the top one. Wonderful. Now just follow the actual sticky glue all the way around. Maybe you've noticed, but a couple of the body trim clips are still in. So we're going to take those out, and I'm going to use a trim tool to remove them, and then I'll put them in the panel. Just like that. Now just relocate them in the spots they're missing. See the second stage right there, the little port, just pop it in like that. The same with the bottom. Just go around and make sure they're all in. So when you go to put the inner handle in, you see the clip right here, there's a pin like on the bottom and on the top. Those are going to snap right in these spots right here on this bracket. So you're going to put the handle through like that, bring it up, hold it from the outside, and you'll feel the guide. Those pins go right into their spot, and then it'll just click right in. I'll follow the cables. Make sure you put them in these little plastic guides. Put our plastic back up. Then on the top, loop it over, let it fall down in. Now you're going to follow your hands down the side here. Make sure your power switch is out too for that window. Then you guide down, look for any spots where they'll line up, and then just snap it in. All right, so the 2 long mounting screws right in that spot. You'll see if you can line it up. There we go. I'm not going to tighten it until I get them all in. One more right inside that door handle. So there's 3 total. Now I'm going to go ahead and snug them up. Going to put our switch in, line up the connector and push down. Now look at the plastic and make sure it's all straight down. There's no hooks. Let's bring it over and then just push down. Now we're going to put the big trim piece in, And that's where there's a hook on the bottom. It's going to guide right in like that. Then follow it straight around. And snap right into place. And the last one is the piece inside the door handle. Goes in like that. Once again, all the clips are just straight push in, no hooks. Good to go. When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.